Hi guys, it's Harvey. Um, Personal experience. I wish I would have had this stuff a year and a half ago. This is my girl. This is Katie. This is my dog. Now, all my life I owned dogs. Owned a CNI dog named Winston, and person who did him read Winston Churchill books. So um, he donated, and Winston had Winston Churchill. My last name's Hill. So Winston was Winston Churchill Hill. Anyway, he grew up to be a great dog. Took him all over the place. The president of the CNI Dog Foundation of Long Island took Winston. It was a great dog. We'll see a picture of Winston in a little bit, just before I had to give him back. But anyway, this is Katie. Love of my life. I miss her every day. Smartest, beautiful, loving dog you ever wanted to see. And I sell this product. It just happened to be with Hemplucid for animals. Now, the reason why I wish it was a year and a half ago is because she wound up with cancer, throat cancer, inoperable. Um, She was getting up in age. She was 13. They would have to put her out for radiation. And I wanted her to enjoy life. So, from diagnosis to putting her down, unfortunately, was 2 months. Um, as you can tell, I'm kind of still broken up about losing my girl. But this product, I could think, could help some pet owners that love their animals. I knew Katie was in pain. Since it was in her throat, she wouldn't drink. She loved, and I know it's wrong, I grew her up on ice cubes and water. All my dogs had ice cubes and water. She wound up loving cold water. I know somebody's going to write a comment, you're not supposed to feed dogs cold water. She loved it. She grew up on it, never got sick. Well, I knew she was sick. We went to the doctor, and he said, it's the nose, nose, throat, and then the antibiotics. She didn't get any better. And went back and did some x-rays, and she had throat cancer. And what we had to do is give her aspirin. She stopped eating very shortly after diagnosis. We bought a grinder, and we grew up food, and we fed her that way. We hand fed her. And about a month and a half, 2 months later, we gave her aspirin, and we tried to hand feed her. And I live in an RV, and she ran from us, and she stuck her head. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know who's calling. I wish they would stop. But anyway, and that call. Um, anyway, I forget where I was. I wish I had this product. It could have helped her. Maybe help her eat a little bit. Maybe some people said I should have took it down earlier. She was still enjoying life. She was still running around. Yes, she was losing weight because of the cancer, but she still enjoyed life. She still loved her mommy and daddy. She loved creek water. In fact, eventually, all she would drink is creek water. I'd give her fresh water, ice cubes, no ice cubes. She would not drink any of the house water. She would go to the creek. We was in Waynesville, North Carolina, and Marion, North Carolina at the time. And the only time she would drink her water was in the creek. So we took a lot of walks to the creek. But there's now a medicine that's approved for animals, cats, dogs, whatever. And I wish I would have helped this. Maybe would have, because she would come to me and just you could tell by her eyes that she was in pain and she wanted her daddy and daddy make me feel better. But she was a very smart dog. Jean was getting sick on me at that time, and Katie always slept with us, right between us, like a human. And that's how all my dogs was. They would sleep in bed, and I had to teach her to sleep like a human. She would always kick her mother against the wall. But anyway, she would lay against me, and I would hug her. But anyway, Jean would Jean would come Jean would come to bed. Jean would come to bed, and she would smell Jean, and she just bolt like lightning. Well, it should have dawned on me a week or 2 weeks after we had to put Katie down. Jean was diagnosed with cancer, so Katie had to smell the cancer in Jean. So the way I did it is I moved over where Katie used to sleep, and I moved her where I used to sleep, and she used to sleep in bed with us. But I wish I would have had this product, and I'll put links to these products because of maybe it would have helped her. This is her in Waynesville, North Carolina. Oh, about 3 years ago, we were playing in the snow, and she was a fun pup. At this point, she's 12, and you could tell she knew about the camera, but she was so happy playing in the snow. She loved the snow all the time. She would look dead in the camera. This is my favorite picture of her. I got some other pictures of her I'm going to show you. But, maybe if you got a cat, it'll help on horses with arthritis or something else like that. Maybe this product would help you. I don't know. I want to get another English setter. Owned all kinds of dogs all my life. And maybe I'll get another English setter. But anyway, there's Katie. I got a couple of pictures of Katie. This is Katie. You can tell one eye. She got into my moonshine. She ate 3 strawberries. That's a drunk puppy right there. She's about 3 right there. She stole my strawberries. I used to get my moonshine from somebody that unfortunately didn't go to jail, but wound up killing himself. I don't need to. But anyway, excellent guy. Don't get into it. We're talking about dogs. This is my love of my life. She just ate 3 strawberries of moonshine. And you can tell this one eye is droopy. What's another picture? That's her when she just got shaved. That's when she was about 2 years old. Good, loving dog. That's a picture of her with her mommy. She was a 2-person dog. She truly was a 2-person dog. There's Winston. Winston Churchill Hill. CNI dog. So, anyway. This is what I want to talk about. I'll put links against it. This is stuff for animals. So if it'll help you in any way, my last picture is my screensaver, which you'll see. That's my love of my life right there. There she is. She's always on my desktop, and all my life I owned dogs. She was the best dog ever. She really was. Loving, sweet, kind, loving pup. Anyway, Katie, Daddy still loves you. And hope to see you when I see you. Take care, guys.